Detroit, Michigan, April 22, 2016. 21-year-old Jessica White went to the home of her childhood friend, 23-year-old Jordan McClanahan. Jordan shared the house with his father, and during the night, Jessica had sent text messages to her mother that Jordan was arguing with his father, making her feel extremely uncomfortable. Jordan had later said that on the evening he picked Jessica up, he had been taking medication, including Xanax and Wellbutrin. He had also been drinking. It was around 2:30 a.m. when Jessica sent her last text message to her mother, before vanishing. When Jessica's mother spoke to Jordan, he claimed he had dropped her off in a different part of town. This was inconsistent with text messages sent from Jessica's phone. When questioned by police, Jordan's father claimed that he didn't even know who Jessica was. The police visited Jordan's home twice, and both times they searched without finding anything. A few days later, Jordan went to the police station and made a horrific confession. He led police back to his home and opened up a false wall inside of his bedroom that led into the attic. When they entered the space, they found Jessica's body wrapped up and tucked away. She had been strangled with a belt, and her fingers had been severed with a bolt cutter. Jordan McClanahan was arrested and charged with the murder of Jessica White. Richmond, Virginia, 2016. A new tenant was in the process of moving into a previously vacant apartment in the 4900 block of Chamberlain Avenue. The apartment was on the second floor. At one point, a maintenance worker inside the duplex had gone inside the attic and made a chilling discovery. Inside the space, he had found a body, severely decomposed. It was a child's body. For years, that same apartment had a consistent stream of tenants move in and out. It seemed no one wanted to stay. Allegedly, the last tenant was a woman in her late 20s or early 30s that moved out of the apartment in November of 2015. This was around the same time that another woman and her stepdaughter had gone missing. November 2015, Austin, Texas. James Townsend, a roofer based in West Austin, was hired to replace the decking in a home. When he glanced up at the rafters, he noticed something sticking out that seemed very out of place. He climbed up to take a closer look at the object before pulling it out and turning it around. When he did, he saw two hollow eye sockets staring back at him. It quickly became apparent that he was holding a human skull in his hands. It was later determined that the skull belonged to a child. When the homeowners were questioned about it, they claimed that the skull was placed inside the attic by a relative that is now deceased. The skull was allegedly found in San Marcos some years earlier. The relative chose to keep it inside the attic for unknown reasons. The unanswered questions being, whose skull was this? And why would you hide it away?